It's almost appalling to me that this sort of thing happens as soon as it does, as quickly as it seems. Can't say that I enjoy war in a world where people believe they cannot die. It was distressing. In any battle, any actual battle, certainly is distressing, but watching people who don't know how to fight, who never signed up for it, trying to defend themselves, well, that's bad enough. But I didn't see very much of people trying to defend themselves at all. I saw people trying to hold back the monster against what felt like an unstoppable tide. People throwing their lives away, as cheap as those may be, as easy as they are to get back, people throwing their lives away just to try and slow down this. It was a man, it wasn't just a monster, it wasn't something unthinking and unfeeling, it's somebody that chose to cause a great deal of harm. In the aftermath of that, I'm actually fresh out of saddles, which... Oh, am I really completely out? Is there one on any of you that are in the stable? Because I could very much use a ride back. Just horse armor. Wait. And now I am in here with the horses. Okay. Thank you, name tag. Want to bring back some supplies to try and help. Bring buckets. There was a lot of blood. As depressing as that notion is. Oh, hells. I'm worried about how many injuries that I've seen. The communicators don't pipe up when somebody gets hurt, but when somebody dies, or perhaps more accurately, when somebody is reborn, respawns, that's when the communicators go off. And they also say something strange when somebody doesn't. It happened. It happened twice. During this war, this... What word do I even use for somebody like that? This damn villain killed several people. I mean, he attempted to kill, he grievously wounded many. And all of that healed, all of that was reborn and respawned away. But he actually stopped 2 people from coming back. And if it weren't for the fact that one of them had a plan to stop him, I don't know that they would have come back ever. Supposedly not. I think I'd like to have a word or two with that monster at some point soon. But for now, there's just too much to rebuild. There are too many things that have been lost. I mean, I stand more or less bare at this point. I put my old armor down. It's already... well, it was already failing. They had armor and weapons there. Part of the plan they devised to put down this monster. They found a way to disable him, even if he could return after death. And these tools held up. These weapons held up. In fact, it felt better in my hand than any of the things I've cobbled together for myself so far. I was fully armored again. Wasn't quite right, but wearing something purpose-made for that, I tried to make a difference while I was there. Yeah. That was about all I could do. This villain didn't know who I was. Barely gave me the time of day to try and end my life. Almost can't believe what I'm looking at here. This place was so vibrant initially. Tried to make a difference. The tools helped, the armor helped. It felt good to be properly outfitted, but well, my shield was broken, to be frank. There's no real way to repair it. I'll have to make a new symbol for my lady. Try to step around the poison that's still sitting around here. The remnants even. Don't know dirt before. Oh, this is disgusting. This even more so. Place is in tatters. I'm not really sure how everybody in the kingdom is holding up. Everybody's been a bit cagey lately, sure, but some of don't know if it needs to be burned or what. They said it was poison, but that's all I really know about it. Funny enough, it doesn't actually do much to me. I never met the person that left this chest here, and I don't know if I'll ever get the chance.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, hi, hi. Wait. Hello. How's it
Greetings.
going? This sure is a big hit of blood, isn't it?
I was just marveling at that myself. It is more disgusting than I'd even reckoned the first time that I looked at it.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't want to go swimming in that. And then it continues on to the other side. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't know if we're supposed to stand on it or not. I think I stood on it at one point, and Sleep was like, "Oh no, don't do that." And then he's like, "Oh well, maybe you'll be fine because you don't have skin that will melt off or anything." But hi, hello.
Greetings.
Um, I think we sort of met once, but maybe not like properly.
Just at the party that was being held before it got crashed, I
Yeah, yeah.
don't think we got the
You
chance
said,
for a very proper introduction. It was rushed.
yeah, that was but you did that song. I liked your song.
Likewise, your singing was also Very good to hear.
Thank
Singing
you.
is just one of those it's just one of those things that has life to it, you know? It's almost
Yeah,
strange to have so few people and so few songs going around.
I agree. I agree. Phew. Oh, I guess since we didn't really get proper introductions, I am Kelsey. Um, oh, you were Citadel? Was that
Yes, Citadel. Sir
Citadel?
Citadel, Dame Citadel, or simply Citadel is fine.
Citadel, Sir Citadel, Dame Citadel, Citadel. Goss, gossip. Got it. Got it. Got it. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Um, uh, boy. So that war, huh? The slime war, slime everywhere. Everything exploded. I was trying to go check on well, it doesn't actually really matter what I was trying to go check on, but I got lost because all of the landmarks are kind of gone and there's like this stuff everywhere I was trying to avoid, and then I just said, maybe I maybe don't care that much actually. um, and now I'm here. What brings you out here?
Well, I came to look at things. I guess I came to assess. I have not been called back to the kingdom, and I have not visited of my own volition since the war, and I wanted to see how it was going, just to consider it now that the adrenaline has died down.
Oh yeah, you were there fighting too, right? I think I saw you.
Yes, I was.
Oh, how was that? Like you were the one with the shield, right?
Yes, I carried a shield bearing my lady's colors, and well, I need to sort out another one, but yes, I carried the shield.
Oh, I don't have one with your lady's colors, but I have a shield if you want it.
I appreciate the courtesy, but I think I need to find somebody, a more skilled smith than myself, to try and get something a bit more sturdy in line.
That's fair. That's fair. I got mine last second. It was crazy. Everyone had shields, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have a shield.
You-
And then the king gave me a shield. That was very nice of him. Is he a
Brilliant.
prince? I don't know. King, prince, the royal guy.
Yes,
Um,
King Lux.
King Lux. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. But boy, that was some battle, right? Like God, I've never done anything like that before. It was crazy.
I have done things like that before, and that was particularly disturbing.
Oh, how so? Just like slime?
Well, to be honest, I don't think I really understand the full gravity of this. I don't seem to be affected by whatever kind of poison this is either.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I was noticing during the fight there were a bunch of creepers exploding and they did like nothing to me. And I was like, oh, this is nice. This is somehow less annoying than the cows. I fought so many cows. You have no idea.
they did something to me, but I don't think that whatever this is can do much. Just might make me a good candidate to help clean if the kingdom needs
Oh,
it. But
yeah.
the battle was that was not like any kind of war I've ever seen. Nobody was attempting to siege and obtain anything from one another. Nobody was attempting to defend themselves or anything in particular, except perhaps the few who hid away. People were running into battle to their deaths again and again with very little regard for themselves. I'll admit
I,
that even my behavior was different from what I would consider reasonable.
I mean, I guess that's what happens when no one can really die, right? Like, if death doesn't matter, you're going to be a lot more reckless, right?
Yes, it's still something that's troubling to me.
Well, I did a lot of running away, actually. Um, I only ran into Crozel once, and immediately I booked it. Thankfully, a llama got in the way, and he decided that he didn't want to shoot it, so he left. But oh man, I that battle was such a mess. You said you've seen a lot of war, right? Are you some kind of you're like a dame? That means you're like a knight, right?
A knight, yes.
So you've done a lot of fighting and like war and stuff.
I don't have a lot of specific memories, but yes, I have fought many times. I have quite a bit of practice behind a blade.
Oh, huh. That's really cool. So so how would you say that you did during that fight? Like if you had to rate it on a scale of like 1 to 10.
I I wish I could have done more. I
I,
found myself too swept up to try and direct things. There was too much chaos to keep a grasp on it, and the most I could do was throw myself at that monster to try and slow him down. In the end, very rarely did I manage to do more than slow him down, and
that's
he got to a lot of things he wanted. If Aster's plan hadn't worked, then I think Aster and Angel would missing still.
right. But slowing him down is still pretty good. Like, yeah, it didn't really work out, but it's better than anything I did. I just kind of did crowd control and
Well,
uh, fought cows. Um,
I'll
but
say that is a good thing.
you threw yourself.
You do not need to trudge into battle. A war is not something that should be thrust upon folks lightly. When I say that I am a knight, it is because I have chosen that path for myself and I hold myself to that standard. I think it wrong that others should be dragged in without a choice. I think that you
I
did well taking care of yourself.
thanks. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel kind of useless. Like well, it's weird saying this, but like everyone was dying so much, right? During that battle. But I didn't die once. And at first I thought, wow, I must have done like really good to not die. But then, I got to thinking about it and, well, like, what maybe I wasn't doing enough. Like everyone was putting themselves in danger and I was hanging back and being really cautious. And like, what if I had thrown myself at Crozel and attacked him and slowed him down and bought Angel and like Aster and them more time? But I didn't do that. I ran away the second I was alone with that guy. Uh, what's this? Oh, thank you.
Just a bit of something sweet. You you sounded as though you just sounded a bit off.
Oh,
Would you like to walk as we continue conversation?
oh yeah, this blood pit kind of stinks.
Indeed.
Uh, yeah, this
You
is
said
probably.
that you wish you had thrown yourself into the fray more, or you wonder what would have happened if you did.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I've been like I'm kind of a loser, honestly. Like I'm not good at anything. I'm not good at fighting. I just like I fall off things. I can't climb a freaking ladder. Um
Here.
I get very dizzy in god in the city when there's a lot of things around. I just have to look at them all and it's too much for my little brain. I can't even like throw a punch in broad daylight. Like
Oh,
okay, I'm underneath the thing, but yeah, no, I am radiating particles for some reason. I don't know.
oh, that's the pie gives a bit of a kick.
Oh, okay. Cool. Maybe I should have saved that. Oh well. Thank you. Um yeah,
To be honest, I raided all of this from the castle's kitchen during that battle, so
oh. Well, I mean,
Here's
that's
to
what it's there for. To be honest, oh, 14. I have gotten all of my food from either the masquerade or there was like I think it was the summer solstice festival, or like random handouts. I feel I just want to be self-sufficient, you know, and then I want to be able to protect other people too. Like I, uh, I
is
don't
this
want to
more
like get into
comfortable?
a fight. Oh, sorry.
Is this more comfortable since it's shaded?
Uh...
I'm not sure. Perhaps this isn't the. No, this
oh, I'm
place
fine.
probably isn't the best for casual conversation either, is it?
I'm not a big fan of warped wood.
Is that what this
That's what
material is?
you know. I don't. I think it's like warped planks or something. Warped planks.
Huh.
I don't actually know the name of the tree. I'm gonna be honest.
I wasn't sure if this was even wood. I half thought this place was alive.
Oh, it might be. I've not actually been here too many times, so it's
Where would be
not.
comforting to you?
Hmm?
Where would
Oh,
be
where?
comforting to you?
Uh, you know what? Would you mind running an errand with me?
Not at all.
Okay, let's go this way.
You mentioned wishing for self-sufficiency. I should admit
Yeah.
that I haven't done that much better on food myself. I haven't cooked anything that is more advanced than rolling a few vegetables together.
I haven't cooked anything.
I lost you immediately.
Oh, I went up the waterfall.
Oh, that is a thing that works.
Yeah. But I think
Doesn't
some
work
of it's
that well for
like,
me. Take the
oh, can you not do water?
Oh, I can. It's I'm just not particularly buoyant.
Oh, that's right. Are you made of like actual stone? Is that a
Yes,
weird question to ask? Oh, okay.
near as I can tell. And since I hadn't had the opportunity to die too many times until the war, well, that gave me the chance to be pretty certain that that's what I am all the way through.
Dang. That's pretty cool though. You must be very sturdy.
That is true.
Okay, so I think it's this way. Sorry, we evacuated all the animals for the war, right? But I have not actually gotten mine back.
Oh dear. Oh, is that the
Uh,
errand then?
yeah, that's the errand. I think it's over here. But
The lighthouse?
having having my sheep in a safe spot will make me feel a million times better. I should not walk backwards on this thing. Um,
Likely
but
not.
you were saying, you said something about self-sufficiency, and then neither of us have been all that self-sufficient. This is true.
Self-sufficiency and all that. I have,
Yeah.
when I was cooking for myself, not eaten anything much better than a few vegetables tossed together, heated up if I was lucky. I am not a chef. And I take it you're not a chef either, which is quite alright. I also
I'm
take it that, as it stands, you are not a fighter. I know that wanting to protect people is a powerful thing, but you don't have to be somebody that fights. You did take care of yourself during that battle. If you didn't die, I think that's only a good thing. People were hurt, wounded in ways that I don't think that respawning can fix. Not to mention the blood gets worse every time.
That's true. Do you think that's something we should be worried about? Oh, let's. Can he make it through? Can he make it through? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Come on, buddy. Come
I'm
on,
not
buddy.
a I'm not very knowledgeable about the arcane or anything, but I am immensely
Oh,
worried by the giant pool of blood. It feels like something
okay.
that I don't know how someone could not worry about it.
Uh, yeah, it's really creepy, to be honest. That was like the first thing I saw when I got here. And yeah. This way. Oh God. Hold up. The task of navigating a very fragile sheep. I'm not a fighter, you're right, or a chef, or I'm not anything though. I
You're a
like where
singer?
I am, thank you. Um, I wanted to be, but where I came from, I ended up, putting my life on hold to take care of my sister. So I haven't really done much for me. So I don't really know. Oh, you coming? Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Briefly
Um,
distracted, just needed a sip of water, as it were.
yeah, it happens. But yeah, I don't know who I am or what I should be. Like not in a amnesia kind of way, just in a philosophical kind of way.
Hmm.
And it seems to me like being able to even just defend myself, because there are some strong people out there. Like, what if Crozel had wanted to go after me for some reason? Like, uh, that would be terrifying. I'd be like a sitting duck out there if someone that strong like decided they had a beef with me and wanted to like mow me down and like destroy my house and stuff. So I don't know. I want to get better. I want to learn to fight.
Can I tell you something about Crozel?
Yeah.
That villain had no idea how to fight.
Really.
Whatever slime or sludge he was made of, whatever the armor he was wearing were made of, were nigh invincible. At one point, I managed to sneak up on him and ambush him unprepared. I held out despite not having a shield, and held my own for long enough that I'm certain I would have bested a regularly armored combatant, but he was not a regular person. He had made himself into some kind of monster, and he was protected by something that I still don't know how it works. If I
Uh,
had been trying to defend myself, if I had been trying to run, or hells, maybe if I was even trying to defend somebody specific, maybe if I'd been left in the service of trying to protect one of those who needed it, I may have been able to keep him at bay indefinitely. But I wasn't. I tried to run in and slow him down, and I died for it. But time and time again, I saw that he was not someone that knew how to fight. Very strong, but he had no idea how to use
oh
it.
crap.
And do you know the particularly interesting thing about that? Does your sheep remain outside, or would you like him inside?
I would like him inside. He decided he just didn't want to go in the door.
Maybe
John,
through the
come on.
window? Sheep are strange
Uh,
like that.
there we go. I really need to put some glass in there. If phantoms come out, oh god. Last thing I need is one flying through the window. So,
Things. But here's the secret. Rosal
yeah.
didn't know how to fight.
Yeah.
If I had been focusing on defending myself, I believe that I would have been able to do it. I'm confident that if I was defending another, I may have even been able to protect them. If you're up against somebody, no matter how strong they are, that doesn't know how to fight, and you learn how to fight to defend yourself, you will be able to keep yourself safe.
What if you have something you need to protect, though? What if, like, say, Frozel sprung out of prison and for some reason had a real beef with me? Like, I did kill him once, right? He might be mad about that. And then he comes over here and he blows up my house and he kills my sheep, or he wants to. Like, what if that happens? Like, I could keep myself alive, maybe, but like, I mean, I know my house isn't amazing and it has no windows yet, but like this is the first thing that I built here, and I'd like it to not get blown up, and I'd be very sad if John in there died. Um
I
so I don't know. But oh, okay. That was nice. uh but
would
yeah,
would you like to
I
be in somewhere more shaded?
oh, I'm fine in the sun. I just can't punch in I'm kind of weak in the sun. I can stand underneath my awning, my doorway, my thing.
As long as you're not uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I felt really bad because I'm weak in the sun, and I wanted to show Sleep I was weak in the sun, and then I was underneath a roof or something. So I just I felt very bad about that. But um, hmm, hmm,
Believe it or not, I've thought a lot about defending other things too. As far as I'm
hmm.
concerned, that's kind of one half of the whole equation of my profession. It's holding oneself to a certain set of standards, and it's using that to defend others. Defending places, defending nations, defending people are all not things that come easily. But I do think that learning to defend oneself is the first step. If you
How
cannot defend yourself, then even in a world where you can reappear after death, dying for the sake of a cause and leaving the cause undefended won't help it.
can I ask you a personal question?
Shoot.
What made you decide to become a knight?
I'm not sure. I I have not got a very good memory, it seems, or this place has done something to it.
I hear that's pretty common.
I I can tell you this. I struggle to remember names. I sometimes struggle with faces, but even if I couldn't name the one that did it to me, I'll bet that one of the things that inspired me was a song,
A
a
song.
story of some sort. The sort of thing that people talk about because it's worth talking about.
Huh. Um.
I can only imagine that the things that made me choose this path would have been a song and a person. And to know what person it was that made me choose it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, that is. That's pretty cool though to like be inspired by something like that that you dedicate your whole life to it. But anyway, I would invite you for tea, but I don't have tea or know how to make tea or if tea even exists. But I was wondering, since we've been talking about this, um so you're really strong, and I was wondering, I don't know, I kind of want to be more like that. I don't want to have to rely on other people to protect me and like my house and stuff and the things I care about. Would you be willing to help me?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Hey, I hope that was not too simple of an answer for what you were hoping for, but absolutely. Being
Oh, wow.
an inspiration in turn is one of the things I value most about what I expect being a knight means. And whether you want to protect yourself or protect something else dear to you, learning how to use your strengths is the first step. I will say immediately, I don't know that you will be strong like me, but If there's any way that I can use my knowledge to help you become strong like you, I will gladly provide it.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. This is we're gonna need a place to do this because I've got this whole sun problem. I can't swing a sword in the sun except when I'm trying to show off that I can't swing a sword in the sun, and then suddenly I can and almost kill someone. That sucked. But if we could make like I know there. I, I mean, I don't know if there's a training area around here. I saw one by Moth's place, but it was outside, and I don't really want to. I don't.
Haven't
I don't want to
seen haven't
bother
seen any
them.
sort of proper classroom or training setting, really.
Oh, a classroom.
Well,
Oh,
that is a part
yeah.
of things. That gets more into the study of specific martial practices, and unless you understand what type of weapon or fighting style somebody is going to bring, then it's best to learn basic self-defense in generals first.
Right. Um, sword, bow. Um, can work on getting better stuff later. But yeah, okay. So if we can just find a place to make the place, the the dojo training place, um,
Hmm.
and then yeah, this could be great. And then and I mean this is kind yeah. I'm not much of a builder, but or I don't really know where to get a lot of supplies. I had a basement; it's closed off because I didn't have coal to make lanterns, and monsters kept spawning in there. But once, oh my god, you're awesome!
I've
Now I
been
can
doing
go
a
and
lot of trading with the villagers that Moth houses.
oh okay. That's good. I was worried a bunch of villagers might have died in the bloodbath down there, but okay, we can work this out. We can do this. This is great. This is awesome. Um,
Absolutely.
you're awesome. You are the best.
Thank you. I appreciate your drive for self-improvement.
I appreciate your philosophicalness.
Thank you.
You
Well,
are
we need
very
to find
inspiring.
some place shaded. If I'm honest, I'm not sure if seating it in Elysium proper would be the
Oh,
best idea.
yeah, I get really dizzy in Elysium, and also half of it is potentially radioactive right now. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Um,
Yes. Some place
so
more quiet and some place that is less covered in green goo.
yes, I agree. I agree. Let's do that. I have no idea, but we can find something.
Strike out along the
Other
highways until there is some place that seems well. Or I also do have a base of sorts, a ranch with horses that is out towards the direction that I woke up in, small distance from
oh,
Elysium. We could look near to that.
yeah, that might make sense. And then you wouldn't have to go so far. And
So I'd like to
I
make
mean,
sure that you don't
obviously,
have to either.
well, I live in Elysium, so it might be better to get farther just so I can be at my best when I'm learning to get better.
Understood. Are you
Why
interested
did I
in
pull up?
are you interested in scouting for a position now?
Sure, yeah, we could do that for a bit. I don't have anything else to do now that John's back. I did want to check on my spawn area, but I can do that later. It's probably fine. It didn't look like the blood got that close to it. And I mean,
Just
oh,
walked around somewhere that I can't actually pass without jumping a fence.
oh,
Pardon me.
oh, that
Uh,
was unfortunate.
that
Oh,
wasn't.
ill conceived. Ill conceived. Oh,
There we go.
I have lost
Paths
you.
here are.
Are you on the highway?
Oh, I'm just behind you. I came around the way you did.
Oh, okay. I was like, where did you go?
But
Where did
yes.
you go? Oh. Stairs. Gosh, I'm fast.
Are pretty speedy. So just down here, down the stone path, this is where I've set up.
Cute, cute.
I lost my one of my horses and my last saddle during the battle. I am
Oh.
already sorely missing it. Hauling myself back and forth is a task I've already been spoiled off of.
Oh. I mean, a horse did save my life in that battle. I don't think it was your horse, but it was a horse. I think it survived even too. Like it just put itself between me and some skeletons shooting at me. I felt kind of bad. Oh, this is pretty.
Nobody is sure what this is. Rather, I'm not sure, and the last time I had folks over, none of them knew either. Suppose it's likely something that was here, or drifted in, or whatever happens in Haven.
I see, I see. Oh,
Just down there is where I have been setting up.
oh, well, that's fun.
I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to say that the dojo should go right next to this or as part of it or anything, but any of the land masses that are alongside the highway here could be a good pick if they seem like a good environment to train.
I don't see why not. Oh, what's that over there?
Fairgrounds and the museum, I believe.
Oh, that's where I think we had the festival.
If only I hadn't missed it. Would have been nice to sing a little bit sooner.
Yeah, and no one even died or anything. It was very nice.
From what I've heard, that might make it a first in this world's history.
Oh, okay, hello. Ooh. Oh my god, I actually hit that shot. Oh my god, I'm awesome.
Well done. A bow's a tricky thing. If I'm entirely honest, I am not that good with them. I have a strong and steady enough.
Oh, he's in a boat. Okay.
Oh yes, though they are. I disarmed
Yeah,
them.
I'm not a huge fan of bows, but I can actually use them in the day, so I've been doing it more. There are a lot of little dudes out here.
Unfortunately, yes, I have yet to be able to make this area completely safe. One
Oh
more
wow,
just
you
here.
know, a lot of horses. Wait, this one's pretty.
I've been trying to get a good stock growing so that I can pass some of them on to other folks here, help with the highway system and getting around.
Oh,
Funny
that would
enough,
be nice.
I have built a small training course for the horses, but still nothing for myself or anybody else yet. Well, no. This is just a stable that we're wandering into now.
1 second, 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm just... Pardon me. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have gone that way.
No worries.
This is a really nice area, though.
Thank you. Well, it just happens to be about halfway between where I woke up in this world and where the kingdom is. I didn't think it was necessarily appropriate for somebody of my station to settle directly inside a foreign kingdom.
Oh, I see, I see. I guess that's fair. So, there's a... I guess there must be a lot of rules to being a knight.
Hmm.
Do you know what kingdom you're from?
I know its flag. I know its princess. And I know that it was and is my home.
Is it the blue and yellow?
Yes, actually. I've decorated this with a few of the banners that I made.
Oh. Oh, wow. This is like a little racetrack? Is that what this is?
Yes, a jousting tilt. but I have been
Oh,
using this to train the horses to test their speed specifically. When it's turned
okay.
on, it can record how long it takes to clear one end of the tilt to the other.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I would love to demonstrate, but I am entirely out of saddles, so I'd be left to the whims of a
Oh,
horse
there's a creeper.
wondering that.
Oh god. Hello.
Which way?
Where I'm pointing. Oh.
Well done. I'd like to compliment you on your form there. You
Oh.
showed a good amount of restraint, and while I was aware that you were there and I was positioning myself so as not to get shot, you managed not to hit me, that's good.
Oh. I'm glad. I always get nervous when there are other people in there. I think I definitely shot someone during the fight, but I don't know who. Oh,
I
no, I attacked stranger once because I thought they were someone else.
One
So,
point I know that I wounded somebody else with a bow. That was basically the last point that I tried using it during the battle, once I realized that I couldn't actually hit the person we were fighting more reliably than all of us. There wasn't a good reason for it to be used then. But as far as defending oneself, defending a place, it is a fine skill to learn.
ooh, cool. Oh man, this is so neat. Oh, wait, do I? No.
Would you like to walk some of the way back, see if we can find a spot along the
Yeah.
highway that seems good?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, now there's a skeleton.
I'm not sure if these things can also reappear or respawn or what, but they're just as stubborn to clear out as anybody else here.
Yeah, and it's so lit up. I'm surprised there are so many guys running around.
Chances are I have not lit things quite consistently enough, but I don't know. This isn't as bad as it was during the war. Something about that shadow that Kay created really made it even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Stretched as far as here out of Elysium.
Oh. Oh, hello, bees.
Oh, yes. I try to keep a few. Even before I had the good fortune of Dakota and the captain stumbling across me, I had started to keep a few sheep and bees. They're not
That might help.
nearly as good company, but just something to fill the ears.
That's fair.
It's nice to hear other people and other things.
I agree. Though, I mean, admittedly, my best friend is a sheep, so.
What? I won't shame you for it.
I quite like sheep. Moth had a bunch of rainbow sheep at their place, and I was like, wow, rainbow sheep. And Moth was like, you want a rainbow sheep? And I was like, I would love a rainbow sheep. So Moth gave me two, and I was super happy. But now I only have the one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's one of the, I guess, perks of living in Haven. Uh, is that place occupied?
I don't believe that. I don't think
Oh,
that any place just along the road is occupied. There's a stretch of savanna and forest that runs across from here to another portion of the highway that travels parallel to it.
oh. So we could potentially build something out here.
Absolutely.
Oh, what's down here? Oh, this is actually really big.
Shaded. And it's a stone's throw from the fairgrounds there.
Oh, so it is. Yeah, I kind of like this area.
Well, if this
Or, oh.
Mhm.
We could have something like on that like thing, and then have stairs like leading up to the the place, the training
Certainly.
house thingy.
Since there is the natural arch here, if that is enough shade for you to be comfortable, then that could be a means to keep some wind flowing and still have practice areas that are outside but accessible.
I like it. I like this spot. This is a good spot.
I think that we'll have to break ground here soon.
Perfect.
Something happened here, but I don't see
It does
any glowing goo.
it does look a little spooky, but spooky's fine. As long as it doesn't get blown up by a creeper or a flying slimy man. Um yeah, I like this. I like this.
We'll just see if we can't bring some positive energy to it.
Upside down dojo? That'd be crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
an idea pop into your head?
an idea popped into my head. A crazy idea about a dojo that hangs from the ceiling.
Does
I don't
sound
know.
remarkable.
That sounds amazing, but I really kind of like the idea of the like cinematic appeal of just having like stairs that go up to this like epic like looking house thing.
I see no reason we couldn't have something both above and below, perhaps even
That'd be
mirrored.
great. We're gonna have like a whole little area. Alrighty. Well then, do I have a sign? I don't have a sign. I have a bowl.
Right, all I really have on me is some stone that I brought to. I'll try and help at Elysium. I should have brought wood. That is a good material.
Maybe I have 61 61 dirt. I can say it is nice to have plans. Maybe if I just say hi, then that's obvious that someone has done something here, right? Or oh, you got a sign. Perfect.
I think we should be able to one up quickly.
Even better idea. I was just like, can I write out messages in the dirt? Do I have enough dirt to do that? I don't think I do. But this makes way more sense than that. I wasn't thinking I wasn't thinking about trees that I could cut down, and my axe is so pretty. I would hate to lose it on tree.
Oh,
Oh, I don't actually need this wood. Future site of Bone and Stone Dojo. Site of free training ground slash dojo.
that does have a
Yeah,
ring to it.
I'm just. Let's see. Can I do this?
Sounds that inspiration has struck, so if you want to handle the naming of it. Like I said, I'm not too
Um,
good with names, so go right ahead.
I kind of like the thought that popped into my brain that said Bone and Stone Dojo.
That sounds wonderful and perfectly in line with the names of things in Haven, which are completely family friendly and not innuendo in any way you take it.
Excellent. Well, with that being said, I can come back later and do some stuff, but I think I probably should head back.
Hmm,
I'm gonna keep
likewise.
that,
This gives me
but we
this
can
seems
talk
like a
about like
good this seems like a good outlet.
yeah. We can talk
Creating
about like
something is creating something is more relaxing than trying to rebuild it.
I like that, and we can talk building plans and like figure out what we want to do, get some materials, get to work. It'll be awesome.
Certainly.
And have like a karaoke booth in the basement.
That sounds good. Another place for songs is something that I think would be well.
I love that. All right. Didn't mean to lunge at the pit. Alrighty, well then I'm gonna go ahead and head back, but it was so nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well met, Kelsey. I hope to see you in the future, and we'll begin getting some self-defense classes in order.
Alrighty, righty. Thank you, Citadel, Dame Citadel, Sir Citadel, Citadel. Bye bye.
Goodbye.